Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of Living Life, a Life You. I am your host, Dr. Veronica Garcia, and I am joined by an essential member of the university, Ronald Ware, Professor Ronald Ware. Hi, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. Finally.
Yeah, I'm glad that you are here with your beautiful energy and your essence and your presence. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
You're more than welcome.
So talk to me, Mr. Ware.
Sure.
How long have you been involved with Life University?
Me personally, since 2008.
Okay.
My family since 1976.
Wow.
So we have a little lineage here.
Yeah.
My math isn't all that good, but about 40 years, you want to say?
Wow.
Yeah. So we were here when it was just one building.
That's insane. So you've seen the growth.
Absolutely.
You've lived this growth.
I lived the good, the bad, and the greater good.
I love that. And you are currently, you wear different hats within the university.
I do.
Talk to me about all the hats.
All the hats that I wear. I am Faculty Senate President, going on my 4th year.
Nice.
And I love representing the faculty with all the upper administration, because that's really important to get the faculty voice out there so that they know what's happening in the weeds, in the classroom, so on and so forth. And I'm also an assistant professor in the BBA program, the Bachelor's of Business Administration. You almost had me there. And what I love about that is, with me being a businessman myself, small business owner, entrepreneur, having owned many small businesses, I get to give back. I get to teach and tell my story to the kids on what not to do. Yeah. Because I made my multitude of mistakes.
Yeah.
But I'm still here because those mistakes didn't convince me to quit.
Absolutely.
As long as you don't quit, you're fine. You're going to get knocked down.
Yeah.
But you got to get back up stronger than what you went down. And that's the key, is to give that back and tell the students it's okay. And be that mentor. So I'm a mentor too to about 90 DC students and a few undergrad students that have already gone out into the world to build their dream. And so that's what excites me, is that I'm able to give back through my life to where these kids, I shouldn't call them kids, but these young adults with all this energy are asking these questions. And what they really don't know, it's empowering me too. Yeah. You know, that energy, that flow is so positive, you know, and I'm also, I'm the CEO of the Chiropractic Golf Association, which is a 501c3. Oh, wow. It's about bringing the non-chiropractic world to the chiropractic world via golf, skeet shooting, whitewater rafting, cigars and bourbon. So we do a lot of social activities outside of the school. So we have that extracurricular going on with the DC students, but it's open to anybody that wants to join. And that's the beautiful thing. It's
such an important piece, because it's not, when everybody has the same identity, conversations can become, a little stagnant, a little more of everything. But when you add the spice and the uniqueness of other people's just background and love and passion and purpose, it's just...
we are very diverse.
Yeah, magic happens.
Absolutely. All the time. All the time.
So talk to me about your the courses that you're teaching right now.
Oh, I teach small business management to the undergrad and to the DC side. And on the DC side, those students probably haven't had a business course. Right. Because they have a heavy science background. Right. So my delivery is more at a level that fits their niche. And that's important. I can't teach them the same way I teach those kids that are coming through the BBA program. So I focus on a business plan, the marketing side, how to brand yourself, and understanding that your market, you have to understand your market, who you want to serve. And what's so funny, that the kids will say, I want to take care of everybody. Of course we do. If you and I had the resources, we would feed the whole world. Right. But you have to have a starting point. And that's what I try to drill into them. Start small and build. That way it's sustainable. You don't want something that's built on a rocky foundation. It has to be sustainable. And that's what I try to tell them. I say, you guys have a great investment here. which is really pennies on the dollar if you look at the earning potential for those going forward. I said, start small, build, get to know your client, build that relationship. And you do that from being open, honest, and fair. And I do the same thing for the undergrad. With them, I have them create their own business, from a music studio to a rap group to new sneakers to new candy bars, whatever. We build it from scratch in my business classes. And I tell them, hold on to this business plan, because you never know what's going to happen in the future to where you can circle back and say, hey, I got this already. I can use this. You know, that crazy old bald-headed guy was telling me this. I better listen to him. And the reason why I said that, I had a crazy old bald-headed teacher in high school. Okay. When camcorders was just coming out. And he told us, those camcorders are going to be on every corner in the world. And we laughed at him. That was 1978.
Look at us now.
Yeah, exactly.
In the back pocket.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, yeah. Uncle Sam is keeping tabs on everybody. Yeah. It's fine. I ain't got nothing to hide, you know, so I'm clean, right? I'm clean. Yeah, clean. We're so clean. We're squeaky clean.
Mr. Ware, you mentioned you have a beautiful background and a lot of entrepreneurship. You also have Ware Prep Academy.
I do.
Talk to me about what it is and what it stands for and what is
Ware Prep Academy is a 501c3. At one time, it was an actual high school, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 13th grade.
Wow.
It was on a college campus in downtown Atlanta, Georgia in 06. Had 110 students. And we focused on athletics. We focused on those kids that were from a lower income background. We focused on ACT, SAT, and also your basic English and math, so the basic academics to get them into school. We had 2 basketball teams and a football team. And we, out of those 110 students, for that 1 year that we had it, we put 90% of those kids in college on scholarship, full ride.
I just got goosebumps. What a beautiful gift.
We were accredited through the Georgia Independent Academic Association, whatever it's called nowadays. And what we do now is that we sponsor rising seniors with scholarship money to help them pay for college applications, books, this, that, and the other. So it's still active. That's what we do, and we love what we do.
That's such a beautiful, purposeful, driven initiative.
It's all about giving back, because when I had my marble and granite company from 96 to 2006, I didn't have any money to start it. I had a friend that was doing something. He was out of Taiwan. He gave me his credit card. He said, here, $500. And so I started my own company. After I read a book I could not afford, I sat on the floor in the bookstore and read how to start a business. And I started my marble and granite company, had 35 employees, did jobs throughout the entire Southeast United States and Manhattan, Kansas, as a matter of fact. We went a little bit west, you could say. It was just beautiful to see that we were able to do this and to change people's lives and understand how to work with the stone, this, that, and the other, and educating the customer. Because the customer would see something in a magazine, a photo, and they said, I want this. Okay, well, let me tell you how we get from A to B. Because what you don't see in that photo is this, and this. And so I had to educate them. So that's where my education mindset started to set in. People would believe me because I did my research.
Right.
I understand. Oh, absolutely. You have to. Being a drummer, I got to prep. So yes, and that's the whole thing with me. It's about giving back, not holding back, if that makes sense.
Of course it does. Thank you. Thank you for giving back. The university is definitely very honored to have you as that essential piece. And to be able to see you and see you guide that giving back in the community, in the undergraduate, in the DC program, but amongst faculty and amongst staff, it's a very beautiful thing to have. So
well, I'm fortunate to be here, and I really appreciate the nice comments.
Yeah.
We're family.
Yeah.
We're family. Like I said, we've been here. We got about 45 years invested in this institution.
Yeah.
It has nothing but it has a huge potential to be bigger than what it is, to be more sustainable than what it is. And it's all about, having good leadership in place and understanding the vulnerabilities that exist and how those vulnerabilities can get you to the next level. Because I have this little credo, motto, mantra, whatever you want to call it. I ask my students, you graduated high school, you were a senior, you were at the top of your game. They go, yeah, man, I was number one in the school, this, that, and the other. I said, all right, now you're in college. I said, you're still at the top, but now you're at the bottom of a higher level, which means you got to grind again to get to the next level, then to the next level. And the point of that conversation is the grind never stops until you're 6 feet under. Every day is a grind. And once you recognize that you have to grind to be the very best that you need to be, you can get somewhere in this world. Because life isn't fair. We understand that, but you can kind of mold and shape how your life functions based on who you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
And that's what's important. You only need one or two serious friends.
Yeah.
Because we all did in kindergarten, first grade, we had about 30, 40, 50 friends. Come on, we did.
The whole class.
The whole class. Birthday parties were great, But as we got older, we realized, you know what? Everybody is not rooting for me. And so, but that's fine because you're maturing, you're getting older, you have less time. And so you just need one or two go-to friends. And with men, I've got friends that I may haven't talked to in 2 years, but I can pick up the phone and call and be like, hey, it's like just yesterday. I can't speak on that from a female perspective, but from a man perspective.
It's here as well.
Oh, that's awesome to know.
It's here as well.
It's awesome to know.
Absolutely.
Man, I'm having fun.
You've been involved, like you said, at Life University for quite some time.
Yes.
We are in the celebration of the 50th year of Life University.
Indeed.
Which is such a beautiful thing to be present for.
Yeah.
What are some of those, aspirations or visions that you have for the institution or goals that you would set for the institution as a faculty member and as an essential piece of?
Oh, that's easy. The easy is to grow the undergrad school so that it becomes the feeder program into the DC school and to become less reliant on student tuition to operate. And I know with me being part of the board meetings, I know that is a high priority for senior administration. And we have some things that are, in the works to diversify our funding, which is smart.
Yeah.
And so with Life, being a private institution, a 501c3, we kind of can mold and shape what we want to do. And we could be that beacon of light for those students who don't fit the traditional model of college education. They can come to Life. And that's what Life is about, being different, just like our model is, the best part of our model that I like is to serve, to give, to do, to love. I get all that. And that's beautiful. And that's what we need to do more of.
Yeah.
And I think we're heading in that direction. And with the 50th, that just shows that we're here to stay. As long as we don't get what's the one I'm looking for?
Non-malleable.
Come on, help me out. No, come on. You were in my class. Come on, help me out.
Stagnant.
All right, that's fine. I'll buy that. That's fine. We don't want to get lazy.
Yeah.
But you got to come to work every day.
Yeah.
It's easy to complain. Oh, it's so easy to complain.
Easiest.
But there's a silver lining in every complaint. The goal is to find it. Yeah.
I love that. And I think it goes well rounded with what you were just talking about earlier on about life ain't fair, and life as in living life ain't fair, right?
Right.
And I think that a lot of times is our response to that unfairness that keeps us grounded and keeps us grinding is like, hey, yeah, it happened, and this is another response to it, right? Or it happened, and now I'm going to be just stuck in this circle of the same response over and over. And I think the university has done a really great job at being given situations, unfair situations, or being presented with things and still being able to adapt and grow from that. And only in the 10 years of the university, from a student to a staff member to a faculty member, I've seen that. And I'm very proud of Life University for that evolution and for not being stagnant and not being just lazy. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where that diversity comes in. It's important for us to get outside what I call our incubator.
Yeah.
Get outside of life and see what's really happening in the real world and bring that back here and have it fit our mindset and that we can use it to leverage ourselves to grow.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Let's keep growing.
Absolutely.
Let's keep growing. Well, thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with us. Unfortunately, we're finished for today. But hey, thank you for just sharing everything that you are to the university and sharing also your outside experiences and bringing it back to the reality.
Absolutely.
So that we can learn and we can grow and we can hopefully not make as many mistakes as.
Well, mistakes make you better. Not that you want to make them on purpose, but they will happen.
But if we get a heads up, that's real nice too.
Oh, absolutely. And I want to say in closing, I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I remember you were just a little tyke in my eyes. Now look at you, doing things.
I'm
proud of you. You come a long way. You've earned everything too.
Thank you.
Makes me proud as one of your professors and friend.
Thank you. I received that. Thank you for saying that. Have a beautiful rest of your quarter.
You too.
Keep being amazing.
You too. Thanks again.
You're welcome. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Living Life. I Life You. Bye.